Okay, so the Sunny Fitness barbell and plate storage rack here. I picked this up pretty cheap, another return item. Just gonna run through it real quick. I think everybody knows what a weight tree does, so I don't know how much I really need to add to that. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weight posts here. These hold either standard or Olympic. If you do standard, it is just a 1-inch metal pipe sticking up. You put this little piece of plastic over the top of it with this rubber ring around the bottom. They're bolted in here, so each one of these is bolted onto this frame, and then it holds Olympic weights. Now, I've been using this to hold bumper plates, which I'll show you here in just a moment. Didn't test the weight capacity. It says 1,400 pounds. I mean, I probably had like 500 pounds on it. I don't know. I mean, if you're doing bumper plates, it's going to be hard to get that many on here. There's just not that much diameter, or length rather, to these. You can get 2 55-pound bumpers on here and maybe like a 10 on the end, but that seems inefficient. So I had 55s on this side, 45s on this side, 25s, and then all my 10s up here. And just in general, it holds up fine, but it is 4 feet long, and that's, I mean, if you're cramped for space, you compare this just like a regular weight tree that takes up, you know, a 2x4 space. You just get more done. It just doesn't hold that many bumper plates. Now, if you were doing metal plates, you could probably get 5 on each one of these, and you could probably push that 1,400 pound limit, no real problem. But I didn't use it that way. Total construction time, you're talking about 10-15 minutes. Again, each one of these has to be bolted on. This has to be bolted on to these. You put the little cups on the bottom. The handle gets bolted on. To attach each one of these is a hex bolt right here. This is put on, hex bolt gets tightened down, then you shove these little rubber stoppers on each one of those. So tedious when the other ones kind of just come out of the box. So the wheels over here are so that you can pick it up by the handle and roll it. And it actually does work pretty well. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna complain much about that. That's pretty good, right? So let me just show you one of the weaknesses here. This little 25-pound HoPro plate. We'll be doing some plate reviews before long. So fits fine. Fits fine. Now, nice thing with bumper plates is they generally are the correct diameter. You start getting some of these metal plates, 45-pound might be 13 inches, which is about the size of a 25 normally. It might be 16, it might be 17. You're supposed to be 17 and a half, basically. So, anywho, there's one downside. So you can't get too crazy, but it will stay on. You get one on this side, it starts getting in the way of your hand. If this is loaded out, all the way out, which I'll show you right now. So, ow! How are you gonna get that handle, right? So there's my complaint. Same thing, if we load out this other side over here, it still rolls okay, but it is starting to slow down. That will drop right off the edge there. So the nice part is you can get a good chunk of weight on here. Bad part is it's such a big footprint. I don't see it, even in my gym where I've got room for this to roll around, it hasn't moved, honestly, at all since I bought it, other than just now. It's kind of just had stuff sitting on it. So I've taken all the bumper plates off. They're just sitting in a pile. That's where I just got that from. So haven't used it. You do have 4 spots for barbells here. I guess that's nice, but again, just a regular standard tree will have 2 on either side, and it's only going to take up that much space. So I don't know. If you're not going to be pushing this around, maybe in a commercial gym this would actually have some use if you were doing like CrossFit and moving the plates from one side to the other. But again, you can't load up this handle, so I don't know. That knob's basically useless other than for 1 plate or a bunch of 5s maybe. So that's all I got to say about that. I don't know how well these would hold up over time, but I mean, they held the weight so far, but I haven't really been super aggressive with it either. So